All right, let's kind of transition into what the Cowboys are now, right? We've pushed past Super Bowl, and it's been a long time, right? And you've been around for the ups and downs, for the coaches, for the players. Where do you see this football team today, the current state of the Cowboys? They get ready to take on the Detroit Lions, but where do you see the current state of the Cowboys? When you look at this team, does this team have the it factor? We hear all the time, the it factor. Does this team have it to be in Vegas in February?
I'm going to just say it like this because I've been a Cowboy fan all my life. Mental toughness, they are lacking. They are lacking mental toughness, whether you want to call it the it or whatever words you want to use, Brother Jess. The Cowboys are lacking mental toughness. You have talent. You have coaches that can help you get in place. You're lacking in mental toughness. When you can't win on the road and you're as talented, equal, you know my thing, if you have equal or better talent and you can't win, that's mental toughness. To detail, to being who you are. Not being physical don't bother me because you have the talent. But now what does bother me is a face mask. What does bother me is an illegal formation. All of these things, the fumble last week don't even bother me. All that bothers me is you got 3 minutes and 27 seconds left. You have an opportunity to win a game because you're up by 1 point. And the first thing we do is get a face mask. No, that is a lack of mental discipline. That is a lack of intestinal fortitude. And until they get that, you can get the most talented players in the world. If you don't clean up your act, it ain't going to never happen for you.
Is that coaching? Is it players? Is it both?
It's both, man.
It's both?
It's both. We can't continue to brag on Mike McCarthy. We can't continue to brag on Dan Quinn and say how good of coaches they are, how great of schemers they are. It comes down to a point, and I say this on our shows, and I'm saying this on your Unfiltered. Dak, quit being friendly. It's C.D. Lamb, it's Tony Pollard, there's Cook, there's Ferguson. Throw them the ball, hand them the ball. The offensive line is not as good as it once was. So why not give it to your better players at the skill position? Michael Parsons has to find a way to overcome the obstacles. I don't care. You talk all you want, son. You do what you want. You and your world. This is not my world anymore. But you got to find a way to make plays at critical times in the game. Osa, number 97. You have to find ways to make plays. That is about a little bit of extra film study, knowing who your opponent is, and being mentally tough. Mike Irvin, it ain't about what's below the neck. It's about what's above the neck because we're almost all equal. The only thing that separates us is maybe a little better scheme and the willingness to do it.
Yeah. Brother, I thank you, man. I appreciate you.